What's going on, YouTube? Hardcore casual boxing fan here. Today's video, gonna be talking about this weekend's fights. We're also gonna be kind of going through some other boxing news, other updates. But before I get into the video, guys, like this video, comment on the channel, give me feedback, subscribe to the channel, guys. Appreciate any support y'all give me. Now let's get into the recap. Let's start off with, of course, the heavyweight undisputed fight first. What a fight, guys! What a match! Boxing took a W for that fight. You know, boxing takes a lot of L's, but you know, occasionally we get a good fight like this. Good for the sport. Good for the fans. Good for everybody, guys. Because not only was it a heavyweight undisputed fight for the first time in 25 years, it was actually a good, exciting fight. It was not a snooze fest. It was a back and forth fight. Plenty of action. Plenty of ups and downs. Great fight, guys. Let me get into what I thought of the fight. So initially, I had Usyk winning, I believe, the first 2 rounds. You know, he was just kind of a little more active than Fury. Fury was kind of, you know, just lulling along the ropes, kind of, you know, trying to be slick, trying to pull his little Muhammad Ali act out, you know. So, yeah, I think I had Usyk winning the first 2 rounds. He was landing some good shots, good overhand lefts. Fury ate him good, but he took him good, but, you know, they still landed. The next few rounds, I think like rounds 3 to 7, I believe I gave to Fury. I think I had a 5-2 for Fury going into the 8th. So Fury, yeah, it looked like he started going to Usyk's body. It looked like he was breaking down Usyk. Like Usyk started looking, in my opinion, gassed. He looked tired, like he was breathing heavy. You know, so I thought, man, Fury's gonna get this guy out of here for sure. And then I think it was round 8. It was kind of happening, you know, Fury's way again. But I think the last 30 seconds, minute of the round, Usyk kind of came back, you know, landed some really good shots on Fury, some good left hands. Really didn't hurt Fury too bad, but he definitely buzzed him, stunned him a little bit, and he damaged him. I think it's when Fury had that blood coming out after that round. Yeah. So then going into the 9th, you know, Usyk kind of got his second wind. He didn't look as tired anymore. He got his momentum back. He took the momentum back for the fight. I had a 5-3 Fury going into round 9, and this is when, you know, the controversy happened, when Usyk, boom, big overhand left from Usyk, rocks Fury. Fury looking like a pinball going across all the ropes. Had him doing the Rolly Romero when he fought Cruz. Had him doing the stanky legs, you know, dancing around the ring. And the big controversy comes from the referee. Did he save Fury from getting brutally knocked out? And why didn't he do it earlier? Why didn't he use the ropes knockdown earlier? Because the thing is that he's saying the ropes held up Fury. Well, they had been holding up Fury. So, you know, people are really, you know, on top of him. They're on his ass for that. You know, they say he saved Fury from the round 9. They robbed Usyk of a TKO, which I mean, I could see where they're coming from. You know, I mean, yes, it is the rule. If the ropes hold you up, it's a knockdown. But you don't always see the refs do it, you know. And he had plenty of chances before that, so it just seems kind of like he saved Fury. You know, like the timing of it is what has people, you know, upset and mad about that. Anyways, so yeah, round 9, that's when the fight completely changed. Usyk took all the momentum back. I think I did give round 11 to Fury because it was kind of a slower round. Ultimately, I had the fight 6-6 with Usyk winning 114-113. That was my card. I know some people had it wider, 7-5, 8-4 Usyk. I even saw someone say 9-3 Usyk. I think that's a little bit too far, but if you have, you know, 8-4, 7, there was a few, you know, close swing rounds that I could see where you give them to Usyk. I had it 6-6, you know, 114-113, but I'm not mad at you for whatever you had, you know. So yeah, that was that fight. So yeah, Usyk, you know, the first undisputed heavyweight champion, 25 years. the next part of this is what has people mad again, and why people get so frustrated with boxing. I mean, I understand both sides, but let me just say the IBF will be stripping Usyk in 2 weeks. And they're going to be, I believe they're going to be rewarding the belt to the winner of Hrgovic versus Dubois. So 2 weeks from now. So the thing that sucks is that if Fury and Usyk rematch, it will not be for undisputed. Which, I don't know. The IBF's been pulling some whole shit lately. I don't know why. I don't know what they have. I mean, I guess, they're not really playing into anybody else's agendas. They're creating their own agenda, their own, storylines, their own whatever. They're doing their own thing. They're in their own lane, but they're kind of, frustrating other boxing fans and media analysts alike. Yeah, so that's the IBF for you. Those are the same people who want to mandate William Skull versus Canelo Alvarez. Crazy, Are they gonna strip Canelo? Like they're gonna strip Usyk? That's what I want to know. Anyways, so that's it for the heavyweight undisputed fight. Great night of action. Undercard had quite a few surprises. Frank Sanchez, I didn't expect him to lose. Same thing with Joe Cordina. Did not expect him to lose, but they did. That's boxing for you guys. That's why they, on paper, it might look a certain way, but that's why you have to get in the ring. Styles make fights. You can't just say, oh, yeah, he's going to win. You can't just say that until they get in the ring, and you know for sure. Styles make fights, guys. You don't win fights on paper. That's why, I don't know. That's why a lot of people will say certain fighters watch this fighter, certain fighter might watch this fighter, but in reality, the truth is you don't know until they get in the ring. Then in the Navarrete versus Berinchyk card, Santillan, I really had higher hopes for him after he beat Alexis Rocha. Rocha was, up and coming contender, close to a championship fight, and he got dismantled by Santillan, which I didn't see that coming. So I had higher hopes for him in this fight versus Norman Jr. I didn't really know a lot about Norman Jr., to be honest, but after seeing him fight, I like what he brings to the table. I like he has good power, good speed, he's a good athlete, good combinations, and he really, and he gets hit. Santillan hit him quite a few times clean, but he ate those shots pretty good, but he really gives it back, he really put those power shots on Santillan, and he got him out of there with that nasty uppercut. His viral pose, people comparing that pose to the Rayo Valenzuela pose. Yeah, pretty brutal knockout. Credit to him. Great performance. He's now the interim WO champion, I believe, until Terrence Crawford moves up and fights Madrimal. So yeah, congratulations to him. Good fight, good win for his career. Let's see what he does in the future. I'll definitely be paying closer attention to him now. And the main event, I picked Navarrete to win by unanimous decision, only because I thought his offensive output would kind of win him enough rounds. I knew Berinchyk had, that good footwork, good angles, that Ukrainian style that you see Lomachenko and Usyk use. I don't think he's a special fighter, but he's a fundamentally sound, good fighter, which obviously gave Navarrete a lot of problems. Another thing, I think Navarrete looked a little bit out of shape. I know he always comes in a little bit flabby, but kind of at 135, I think he pushed it too far. I think 130 should be his max. Maybe work a little harder on his conditioning, or not even conditioning, but just his, maybe his conditioning. I guess I don't know. Just needs to figure out what weight is right for him. Try to do better on his strength and conditioning coach. Maybe hire somebody else, nutritionist, something. I don't know. It was a kind of a dirty, not dirty fight, awkward fight, kind of an ugly fight, I guess, which is never at this style. He's not a slick classic boxer. He's not a boxer puncher. He's an all out offensive guy. Weird punches, weird angles. So it doesn't look that. It's not too pleasing. It's not pretty to watch. Anyways, he lost. A split decision, which I think it was a split decision, right? Yeah, I think he had one judge gave him 7 rounds or 8 rounds. I don't know. He lost the decision, guys. Berinchyk, congratulations to him. He stepped up in a big way when he was the underdog in this fight. Navarrete, he needs to fix a lot of his flaws. His footwork, which I know is what kind of makes him his own unique style, but his footwork was just horrendous, and he got exposed by the better boxer. Berinchyk was a better boxer, better technique. He's less flawed. He got exposed by that, guys, and so he can beat some of these flat-footed guys, you know. But when it comes to the boxer that has a good footwork, takes good angles, he's gonna lose, and that showed against Berinchyk. So, well, I'd like to see what he does next. Berinchyk, I think he should fight Keyshawn Davis next. You know, I think Keyshawn's beat the gatekeepers already. He's gone through some gatekeepers. I think he deserves a title shot, or at least maybe an eliminator. One more fight, like a title eliminator, to get a title shot. I think he's right there on the cusp of becoming a champion. So I'd like to see him versus Berinchyk. And on the other end, I'd like to see Shakur versus Loma. And then the winners fight each other, you know, title unification fight. So, you know, something along those lines, you know. There's a lot of good lightweight fighters in the top rank right now. Good fights to be made under the top rank promotion. So, yeah, that's my recap, guys, of this weekend's fights. That's probably gonna be it for this video. I'll make another video talking about the fight this weekend, Catterall Taylor 2, the rematch. And we'll talk about how you had it the first fight. You know, who you thought won, who you think's gonna win this fight. We'll go into more detail, guys, in the next video. That's gonna be all for today, guys. Like this video, guys. Comment on the video. Subscribe to my channel, guys. You know, just keep up with me, guys. I'm gonna be bringing more content. I'm gonna have a setup coming soon. You know, I'm doing everything from the phone right now. I'm gonna have my desktop setup, streaming setup coming soon, guys. Probably also gonna get into some video game streaming, guys. Now that two of my favorite games are coming back, or getting a boxing game, which I know hasn't been back on PC already, but I don't have PC. I have PS5, and we're getting college football back, guys. Man, two of my favorite games from my childhood, back in my day, and we're finally getting them back, guys. I have to stream this game, but I have to, you know, show this game some love, guys. So that's it for today's video, guys. Appreciate y'all watching, guys. Stay tuned for more. I'll see y'all next time.